Due to what? Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
My name is Marja I'm the founder of the Women Entrepreneur Club, and I'm today with Galitta from Happy Tassa.
Yay!
And I'm on a mission to find out how brilliant, beautiful women do business their own way. And therefore I'm interviewing inspiring women who have found their own way and who are successful doing it. And I would like to know, what is the secret? Galitta.
Oh, the big secret. There's only one. Well, I think first you have to follow the thing you are really passionate about. Because if you choose to be an entrepreneur, you're doing it 24/7,
yeah.
At least in the beginning. So it has to be something that you will do even if nobody will pay you anything.
Yeah.
And to work out of your strength. So passion and strength should be the first thing.
And how did you find out what it was for you?
That's exactly what I've learned from my own thing, because I started my business not really thinking of building a business. I just wanted to do a show. I came to Holland, I didn't speak the language. I do jazz music, big band, and I wanted to do more. So I started my business because as an artist I was getting paid crap.
Yeah.
Woo! So then I moved into bringing the team and bringing the band and bringing the sound, and became an entertainment company. So I built it completely on passion and strength. Yeah. But I didn't realize that you need more than that. You need to build foundation, you need to learn how it works.
Yeah.
So after a while I grew really big and then I collapsed.
Because you didn't have a good foundation.
Yes, I mean I was doing the negotiating with the client, the shoes of the dancers, it was too much. I just burned myself all the way.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was first lesson.
Yeah.
So now I'm on the other flip side. I know my passion, I know my strengths, but I take the time to build foundation. Or let's say I did.
And can you specify foundation? What is exactly foundation?
Well, foundation is you have to know what you are trying to create, what kind of impact you want to have, what are your goals, who are you, where are you coming from, who are your audience. And then it goes to details. How do you serve your audience? In which tool you're going to reach them? What's your business model? What's your...
And this sounds a lot like a lot of businesses out there and a lot of what the gurus say.
Yeah.
But I know that you...
Don't always listen to the gurus.
I know that you have really found a feminine way of doing business.
Yes.
So how do you bring your...
I'm not the only one.
No, I know, but you're here now.
I just go into what works for me. So after I had this entertainment business and I collapsed, then I started another business which was completely my passion of having social impact, and I had a center in Amsterdam called Vital Ground. There was a lot of lovely people there and great lessons and great teachers from abroad. So then I also did something...
Just say, hi Steph, hi Susan.
Hi Steph, hi, we love you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yes.
I get so caught up in the interview that I sometimes forget when there's a camera.
There are people there. Yes. No, but so what I've noticed is that I had to follow first what fits me. And when I was working in the studio, I had to pay rent, and all of them, the money went to just hold the facilitation. Yeah. And I didn't feel free as an artist. Then I was becoming aware about online business, which is for a person that creates a lot of tools, and products and everything, audio and digital. It's a great platform. So I had to adapt to the world and the changing world. Yeah. And I moved to business online.
And I think for a lot of women, the online world creates super enormous opportunities, because we can work from home, it's flexible.
Exactly.
We can still care for our children, for our families.
There are more options than just working in corporate or just have a business that is, even if you have a shop in Amsterdam, I have some friends with shop, you have to have, of course, the online world and to use yourself as the person who's giving the message. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I am asking. No, I think it's Susan looked in under my account. And she says, what an incredible view. Yes, it is. And we are actually...
Amsterdam.
We are in Amsterdam at the OBA. It's the library, the central library, next to Central Station.
Yes.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And I'm happy you could see it on the screen, because we weren't sure, yeah?
Yes, it was too foggy, but now look, we're lucky.
Yes, so lucky. So, but it sounds very technical, online businesses. Is it easy, or how did you find your way?
Well, I did it the long way and the wrong way, and I learned a lot from trial and error. But I don't think it has to be like that for everyone, because you know, a few years ago it wasn't a particular. For example, I just told you about webinars. It used to be complicated, and software was complicated, and if you thought you have to have a lot of technology, it's not. It's getting easier and simpler, and more people know it, and you can have help. But the core you have to have, which is who are you, what you're doing, how you serve your community.
That comes from you, and then you can find tools.
Yeah, and I'm still learning, because a long time I was, you know, basically concentrated on the artistic expression and the joy that I get from that, and the social impact, which is definitely my biggest kick. And I'm like, oh yes, it's also have to be financially sustainable. Oh, I have to learn things that I don't like to learn. But that's my lesson. I had to learn how to do. I'm still learning, and everything I'm launching this year is based on the fact that I learned I had to change the way that I work. So I had to adopt.
And how do you keep it? Like, how do you keep yourself motivated?
I love it.
You know that.
I love it.
Because
I love it.
The core is your passion.
Yes.
That's what's keeps you going.
It's actually completely my soul mission.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm not energizing people, when I'm not creating tools for happiness, when I'm not empowering women, I'm miserable. And I had a bunch between those businesses. I had a period of time of being totally miserable, because I thought I cannot do what I really want to do, and this is nonsense.
And what is it you really want to do? Like, what is your
I'm
own way
doing
of
it. I just want to do it bigger.
What's your own way of doing business?
Well,
how would you describe it? What you do?
Well, I think you can have business online pretty easy.
Yeah.
If you are.
Can you tell a little bit about your Happy Galitta?
Yeah, mine is a bit complicated than usual, because in a way I'm a life coach, but I'm doing things with groups. I work very deeply on the healing aspect, but I also have the entertaining aspect, which I do with audiences. I have one message, which is you have a lot of power in your brain, in your voice. My method is around voice, in your heart, which is the emotional life. We are coming to that now. The world is moving into connecting the head and the heart, and in our body. So those 4 voices, I developed a method by accident. I was working through something for the last 15 years.
By intuition and divine what you would call
But then I had to find, how do you facilitate that in this world?
Yeah.
For me, the challenge was always, how do you take this wah and break it down to little marketing things, which is just like one sentence.
Because you have a method.
I have so much more to offer. But I would like to say that, especially for women, to have a business online is very possible.
Yeah.
And even if you're an accountant or you're a stylist and you have a very particular straightforward business, you can turn it into an online business, build on your own brand, because that's the future. We're moving from these corporate monsters that controlling the earth to individual communities, people. So there is absolutely a silent movement. There is a huge amount of people moving from corporate, and women discover if they want to have their balance, because in corporate world you have to become very masculine, do everything linear. If you want to have your real life work balance, you have to do it in a female way, and the female way is different. It is more integrated. It takes longer, especially if you have children. It takes longer if you want to have happy home, happy life, happy yourself. So the linear way is short and fast and going up. That doesn't work for us.
So for you, doing your own way was really taking your time.
I didn't want to take my time, but
life told you to take your time.
No, but you learn from everything that you do, from all the mistakes.
Yeah.
The most important thing is to forgive yourself for all the shit you did and the shit you
learn
from it.
Yes. Yeah.
And stay close to your passion, and to find a new, innovative way. How do you serve your people?
Yeah.
So when I talk with my community, Happy Galitta Club on Facebook, for example.
You have a Facebook group?
Yes.
Yes. Club.
Facebook group. You can come.
You can join. Yeah.
We are activating it more to answer questions. So then you start to see what we need. We are all facing, for example, I work a lot with women who have a lot of power, a lot of talent. You can really see the potential. For me, I can see it screaming.
Yeah.
But they don't use their voice in the world, or they play small.
Yeah.
I know it because I did it myself.
Yeah.
As loud as I am, I was playing small for a long time, because I thought, I don't know how to do it. Everybody with their own...
I find it funny, because I usually talk a lot about raising your voice, but you actually found a method to how you can raise your voice.
Absolutely. I love it. But I just heard Desmond Tutu quote, "Don't raise your voice, that's a different way.
Yeah.
Use your voice, but don't raise your voice. Improve your argument.
Oh.
And that's for another thing.
Okay.
But to use your voice is important.
Yeah.
And not only your physical voice.
Yeah.
Also to master your mind voice.
Oh, let me see. I love
And
Galitta.
connect you-
Susan says, I love everything Galitta is saying. Yes, yes.
Yay.
And if you have any questions,
Join
you
the revolution! Yay! Yes, we are rising up. It's the time of the divine feminine,
Yeah.
but it means that even if we are connected to the there's a big confusion what femininity is.
Yeah.
But okay, if we understand the female divine power, which is also in men, and it is in our earth, it's in a balance of everything, we have to find a way how we are materializing it in this world.
Yeah.
It's not, it cannot be a theory. You have to
Yeah.
love your body.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to
yeah.
find a way to make your relationship work, to raise your children to be fulfilled, contributing people.
Mm.
All of this comes from practicing that
Yeah.
into life.
Yeah, and I think...
And that's the whole happy lesson in one nutshell.
And what I see with you is that you're really content and happy with you.
Oh, I can be very miserable.
But it looks like you found your happiness and you found your balance.
Yeah, I think so. But that's what I say. The happiness is what is happiness in this world, in our world. Your soul, your eternal soul, is always joyful. So that your light always want to come into your little personality that's worried and upset and jealous and all this kind of thing. And this work of bringing this joy to your life,
Yeah.
that is cultivating happiness.
Mm.
So life would automatically will be happiness and non-happiness. But if you are aware about what is the shadow things
It's like
that's
the
keeping
sun
you,
behind the clouds.
yes,
Like is that a metaphor?
we live in a
that
world of
fits?
duality.
Yeah.
But you have to be aware about that, so then you know how
Yeah.
to play the game
Great.
of growing.
So what's...
Wait, back to business. Yes.
Yeah, so if you have these clouds, like these jealousy and all these other emotions that pop up, what's your personal method to deal with that?
Oh my God! I tell you, I have a whole lot. No, but first it's very important.
Like give your top three.
Top three for what? Be specific.
Like if you have you get up in the morning and you feel really miserable.
Okay, so
So what do you do?
okay, the first thing is to notice that you feel miserable.
Okay.
So if you
Acknowledge it.
yeah, you go like, oh, I feel miserable.
Yeah.
So you allow this shadow to be there. But
Let me see.
okay, Stephanie.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Oh, love
She's
you. You're
amazing.
brilliant.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So it's very important to realize that the connection between thinking and feeling.
Yeah.
What we think make us feel like this, and what we feel make us feel. And when you're closed in a loop, I think I'm a failure. I feel like a failure. I think like a failure, and
Yeah.
it doesn't. So when you feel low,
Yeah.
it means you're out of alignment of your own.
So you have to break the circle.
Yes, you have to go like, oh, I'm miserable. Why am I miserable? There's a part of me thinking, oh, I have a meeting at 10 o'clock, and that person think I'm I'm a loser, for example.
Yeah.
And you go like, oh, that's my trigger.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about awareness.
Okay.
If you're aware about what you think and you use your thinking
Yeah.
to change your feeling, and then
Okay.
your feeling will feed, and then you move from cycle of I feel a failure, I'm a failure, I'm a failure, you move to another one.
Yeah.
So-
do you
so I'm
use
saying
an
it like
affirmation or
Yeah,
music
also
or
anything.
Okay.
But the most important is to become aware that this feeling of being less than joyful,
Yeah.
it's because you're out of alignment with your own self.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, you create your own.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe it starts somewhere, but then you
Yes.
continue to feel like that.
Sometimes it's just a thought pattern that
Yeah.
is floating around, and you picked it up because you're sensitive, because the whole
Yeah.
world is going crazy, and you feel I feel miserable and I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
It's going round.
Yes, it's going around.
It's not you.
But you're not helping anything if you stay miserable.
Yeah.
Because only if you would bring yourself back into, get excited, I'm going to have delicious toast because yesterday I bought this delicious bread.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
You can.
I think we're having a bit trouble with the connection. So that's one. Can you mention one or two more? Ways to
improve how you feel?
Yeah.
Well, this is what you said. When you're grateful.
Yeah.
Even if you're very, very, very miserable, and you start to think things that you are grateful for, you maybe will be grumpy in the beginning,
Yeah.
but you will ask that question: what am I grateful for, or what am I looking for today? And then in order to answer the question, you have to activate another part of your brain, the creative part.
Oh, yeah.
So then the part that goes,
Doesn't have space.
Yes. So
Yeah.
just by asking the right questions, or focusing about gratefulness. Gratefulness, you can write a whole book about that.
Yeah.
So if you focus about something you're grateful for example, you know, it can be that simple.
Yeah.
I love this touch.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. It doesn't have to be, I won $1 million.
Yeah.
No, I'm so happy
Small things.
that it's raining outside and I'm cozy at home. There's
Yeah.
always something to be grateful
Yeah.
for. So that's immediately changing your chemical action in the brain. You have to know that.
Great.
They should teach it in school.
Yeah.
Because it's not automatic that you're miserable.
No.
Your nature is to be joyful.
Yeah.
Our nature is to be joyful.
Hi,
And
Alison.
about business, what about business? Yes.
Yeah.
Business is very creative.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful way to contribute to the world. I just realized I'm artist first, teacher second, and third entrepreneur, and that's the right amount for me.
Yeah.
For some people, entrepreneur is first, and all the rest is it. So you have to find your own chocolate making
Mix.
thing recipe.
Yeah.
And
stick
for you
with
it will
that
be
for
different.
a while.
Yes.
Be patient.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And continue to do that.
Yes. Any
Great.
questions? Write us. Hey, Edison. Write us if you have any questions.
Thank you for connecting us. I really have a ball with you. I really enjoy it.
It's fun. Good. More questions?
I think our time is up for today.
Yes.
Yeah, and I've learned a lot. And I love to see you again. And,
Yes.
hopefully we can
Let's do something good.
together.
Yes, all
Yeah.
business women and all initiative
Yeah.
women should come together and cook a little bit more than a march and
We should
revolution
create.
and party.
Create and have fun
and-
and that more
yeah,
of that
and
stuff.
inspire more people.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was fun. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mwah. And thank you for watching us. And I do this, I interview inspiring women because I want to support other women who's just starting their business or are aspiring to become an entrepreneur to find their own way of doing business, because I believe together we can bring the world back into balance.
Yes. First
So-
starts with ourselves.
Yes, we start with ourselves. Yeah. Okay, have a great day and hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.